Joyce Elders once said, given the choice between hearing my daughter say, I'm pregnant, or I used a condom, most mothers would get up in the middle of the night and run out and buy them herself. I'm here to tell you why I chose a condom as my cultural artifact. You've probably heard that condoms help prevent the transmission of STIs and lower the risk of HIV and HPV. Also, that they're 98% effective when it comes to preventing pregnancy. Chances are you've been told all the great stuff that comes with using a condom. Well, what if I told you that not everyone has been given the same information that you have? Misinformation breeds ignorance, and ignorance is a dangerous thing. In 1957, the nation had its peak teen pregnancy at 96.3%. In 1940s and 1950s, college campuses began to offer sexual education on college campuses. And in 1965, the female birth control became legal in the United States. Is this a coincidence that my grandmother had 11 children between the years of 1948 and 1973? Is it a coincidence that my mother had 5 children between the years of 1975 and 1987? Would you then attribute my one child in 2015 to proper sex education? Think back, if you will. Although we were offered sex education at a young age, as hormone-riddled teenagers, we could hardly quantify the importance of easy access to sexual education and condoms. Also, misinformation was rampant, not only from our peers, but trusted adults who had their own agendas. Additionally, it wasn't until I started noticing that those around me were being affected that I noticed certain things. I noticed that religion and social beliefs played a huge role in the family dynamic. Some of us are taught we grow up, get married, have children. Others are told sex is only something used for procreation. And then there are those that are told that sex is a natural biological thing. Then I noticed those that were denied information were most likely to stumble when it came to properly protecting themselves. I also noticed most people, when given information, were able to take the proper steps to protect themselves. You're probably wondering, yes, but how does this relate to your culture? Well, being raised by a mother who freely gave information to me and expected me to make an educated decision and stick to the consequences molded my culture to be knowledge driven. Simply put, this condom represents choices. Choices that may be denied to us due to our religious beliefs, our social beliefs. It represents the option to choose if and when we are ready to have children. Most importantly, the option to take an active role to protect ourselves and our loved ones. This condom represents the ability to choose, but also the responsibility of dealing with the repercussions and trusting others. In summation, you've heard the effects of that easy access to information and condoms have on everyone. Perhaps next time the subject comes up, you'll be more ready to listen and know that knowledge is power. And most people, when put to the test, they rise to the occasion. I know what my mother's trust meant to me, and I never wanted to fall short of her expectations. I can only hope that in the future, my son and I share the same rapport. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time.